This morning, we drove for about 55 minutes to Triglav National Park, stopping for a quick lunch along the way. Triglav National Park is Slovenia's only national park, named after the country's highest mountain, which stands at 2,864 meters. The park covers much of the Julian Alps and is part of the UNESCO-recognized Biosphere Reserve. Our first stop of the day was Kluže Fortress, located just outside the town of Bovec. The original wooden fortification was built in the 15th century to prevent Turkish invasions. It was later taken and burned down by the French in 1797. In the 18th century, it was rebuilt in stone to be used by Austrian soldiers against Napoleon. The fortress took on its present form under Austria-Hungary between 1881 and 1882. During World War I, it served as a command post and dressing station for reserve troops. Despite Italian shelling, the fort remained undamaged. The fortress has since been turned into a museum that showcases the history of Kluže Fortress and Fort Herman, which sits on a hill about 100 meters above Fort Kluže. After exploring the fortress, we crossed the road to a wide gravel path that leads up toward Fort Herman. Between 1897 and 1898, after Fort Kluže fell into disuse, Austro-Hungarian soldiers built a 1,300-meter-long access road, including a 113-meter tunnel connecting it to Fort Herman. The tunnel was made big enough to accommodate the largest cargo planned for the construction of Fort Herman. Later, between the two world wars, the Italians added concrete tunnel entrances and side rooms for machine guns as part of their defense system. Fort Herman was built around the same time as the road, from 1897 to 1900. It served as artillery defense to protect the road access to Kluže Fortress and maintain control over Bovec Valley. Fort Herman was destroyed during World War I. We decided to return to the town of Globetrotter to visit the Italian Charnel House. We drove up the hill along a winding road lined with 14 stations of the cross. The Charnel House was opened in 1938 by Mussolini to house the remains of 7,014 known and unknown Italian soldiers who were killed during World War I. The soldiers have been transferred to the Charnel House from surrounding military cemeteries. The ossuary is built in an octagonal shape with 3 concentric octagons that narrow as they rise. We slowly made our way to the top, reading the names of the soldiers as we walked. At the summit stood the Church of St. Anthony, which was consecrated in 1696. In addition to the ossuary, there is a private museum collection that tells the story of Globetrotter during World War I. We made it back to our rental just in time for sunset and spent the evening on the rooftop deck, relaxing and playing our favorite card game, Skitskat. Join me tomorrow as we hike to the castle ruins atop Kozlov Rob and wander beside the turquoise waters in Tolmien Gorge. Thanks for watching.